Welcome to Connor vs. Cobb, featuring Jimmy and the girl. I'm Ryan Conner. Who are you? That's Nick
I'm Nick
Cobb. Jimmy and
That's
the
right.
girl couldn't be here this week, but we
You always got
we
something good up front. It always surprises me. I enjoy it.
That's all I've got, though. That's all I've got. Today was a big day for my dog, Wolfie, little boy. This morning, so first he's on a little bit of trazodone because he's the sweetest dog in the world, but he does not trust vets or groomers. So we recently got him trazodone for these situations. He's gone to the groomer once on trazodone, behaved amazingly. You have to give it to them the night before and the morning of, though. So this morning he's a little out of it. Before we go to the vet, he goes out in the yard, and it's a potty break, and Rachel looks outside and notices he is trying to play with a coyote in my yard.
Dude, we were just talking about this.
Yes, just last week, I think. Our 19-pound dog. So Rachel, I'm in the kitchen making coffee. She yells, "Wolfie!" I can see through the window that it's on the other side of a wire fence, and like a coyote can dig under this in 30 seconds, you know? And she yells, "Wolfie!" I run outside my slippers, and Rachel's yelling, "Bad coyote, bad coyote," to try to get it to go away. And Wolfie, when I come up to him, he does that, whatever, like that calm surrender thing that dogs do, where they just kind of hunch their back and say, "Pick me up if you need to, whatever you got to do." But anyway, this far from a coyote, and now coyotes know that we have a small dog here. There are a lot of them in our neighborhood. We take him to the vet.
Gossip.
They do gossip. They honestly do. And and he's he's behaving well, except he did not want to have his thermometer or his temperature taken in his ear. He's trying to do that. The vet's trying to do that, and he's like, this little dog. And then the vet goes, "Okay, let's do the anal one then."
Yeah.
And I felt so bad for him that we should have been able to talk to him and like, "Look, it's ear or ass. What do you want?" It's going to be one or the other.
This is, I don't know. I want to throw that out to my doctor, like during my next physical, when they go with like, open your mouth, lift your tongue, and be like, "I have other ideas. I would prefer going up the butt." I told you that time at the drive-through safari when the buffalo like was resting its dick and balls on my windowsill.
Yeah.
And Amy was like, "Stick your finger in his butt." So I don't know where that came from. And I don't know if it would have calmed him. I feel like it would not in any scenario calm an animal if you just stuck your finger in his butt. But that seems to be a thought that just jumps into people's heads. And when they're in a panic, like stick your finger in their butt.
Oh, just finger it.
I didn't do it. Just obviously, that's what you're going to do.
Obviously. Well, you should have seen Wolfie's face when he put it in. Wolfie's like, and then they put it in, and he goes,
"Yeah, man, yeah."
He didn't move. He was very alarmed. Because I was worried. I was like, if he's freaking out, this is going to make him like freak out even more. But he just went. But I told you about going to the performance goatman thing. I don't know what it's called, the Sonoma County Fair, where we would go to watch the world's ugliest dog competition.
Yeah.
Rachel's hometown. Dog. And they do like goat performances where it's like whatever, it's like FFA, Future Farmers of America or whatever. And they're performing. They like walk with a goat. They do it with sheep too, and they just show like I can lead a goat, And then they get ribbons. It's really crazy. If you watch it online, it's I cannot remember what it's called, but if you watch it online,
how high do you have to be to really take that in for more than 10 minutes?
Mesmerizing. Well, I watched for about 1 minute, and then someone did not like that their goat was not doing what she wanted, and just went straight up the butt. And I turned to Rachel and her mom and I said, did they just
Are you
put their
serious?
fingers
Did I just call that?
up the goat's butt? And they're like, yeah, that's what they do. And I was like, I'm going to be over there. I went and I just stood near the cow shit.
You weren't going
I
to
was
be
like,
party of. For
I couldn't. It was so disturbing.
Sit next
I'm
to a
not going to be
huge dump.
right. I seriously, I just sat next to like, it was like prize cows dumps. And I wanted to call the police. I was like, they're fingering goats out here. This can't be legal. There's no way it's legal. But another thing, I know. So Rachel's dad.
It's in fact very legal. It's more than legal. It's encouraged. That's what you're understanding. It's encouraged
as long
in the
as
farm
it's
community.
just fingers, I guess. I don't know.
As with just leaving huge cow shits out. My son took a shit the other day. I swear, it looked like a shit that you'd buy from Costco. It was so freaking big. I couldn't. It's the biggest I've ever seen. And I've been through a number of drive-through safaris. It's like, yeah, go ahead and strike Durlog off the old shopping list. We're not going to need that anymore.
My niece had this condition. Apparently, it's something like 1% of babies or something. Like about the first year of her life, she would take one poop a week. And it would just be massive and go
the
up
1%.
her back. Yeah. My brother somehow...
What if that's what they actually were referring to this whole time about the 1%ers? It was it wasn't the uber rich, it was the people who took one shit a week.
So my brother somehow went a whole year without changing a diaper because since she was pooping once a week, he just happened to not be there every single time for a year.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
You're
going to miss out on really connecting with your kid.
Yeah, right. Just
and the look on their face when you're changing, like when you're getting all the crap out of there. God,
yeah.
Just the helplessness.
Let me ask you this: who is the drummer, or was the drummer for Led Zeppelin?
What, John Bonham?
Right.
Why would you ask?
Just asking. There's another jazz drummer, Bill Cobham. How do you pronounce that?
What, Cobham? Cobham?
Right. Okay.
Why? I don't know.
So okay. Well, yeah. Bill or Billy Cobham or Cobham. I've heard both, but I think Cobham is the way that he pronounced it. And then John Bonham. Rachel's dad is hilarious, and he was a jazz guitarist himself, and he is referred to both of them as John Bonham and Bill Cobham.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
And I said Bonham, and he's like, Bonham. I've never heard it pronounced like that. I'm like, how have you?
Come on, man.
That's
the only way I've ever heard it pronounced.
John Bonham.
I mean, people say it so fast that it's almost like Bonam without an H.
Yeah,
Bonham.
Like Bonham.
Yep,
yeah, same
exactly.
thing with Cobham too.
Yeah,
Cobham. Anyway, I just thought it was really funny.
I had to break that one down, but yeah, of course, Cobham.
I want to ask you this because you lived in a like a apartment or a condo complex, whatever, when you last lived here, and you had a man.
That's
who
a generous thing to say, but yeah.
Outside,
what?
You had a man who would wield a machete outside, right?
Yeah, and sometimes he was wearing a shirt and sometimes he wasn't.
Yeah, and that was the big thing that stood out over the machete.
Yeah, some people have a weather vane. We have a man who's always wielding a machete, sometimes with a shirt, sometimes not. That's how we could tell what kind of day we were in for.
My old apartment complex, I just remembered this. We used to work from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., our job. And then it went to 10 to 7. And before work, I would just shoot around. There's a basketball court at my complex. I would shoot around. We're talking about 9:30, 10 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
A woman came outside one time and asked me to not play basketball before 11 a.m. because she had a hard time sleeping and she worked as a bartender, so she couldn't go to bed until late.
Yeah.
Is this reasonable?
Well, I mean, I had the exact same situation, man, where a woman who lived underneath us, I'm sure I've told this on the podcast, but it relates. Woman underneath us, she was only like 22 to 26. And she called the cops a few times on us on Sunday afternoons because our daughter, who was 1.5 at the time, was just like walking around. And she said she had heavy steps. And so she called the cops on her. Heavy steps.
Yes, I'd like to report a heavy stepper.
25-pound infant who's just learned to walk. And what's the first thing that happens after just learning to walk? The first step? Not a call to my folks. Me answering the door because there's a cop telling us there's been a noise complaint.
We have a report of a heavy stepper. Suspects 19 inches tall.
Is it reasonable? I mean, I don't know. I guess not, but like, I'd probably feel that way if I were a bartender. And
your whole neighborhood to be quiet until 11 a.m. is crazy to me.
Of course, it's crazy. Like I said, she called the cops, and she was gonna hide security cameras.
Yeah.
To film us. That's what we had to move out.
I said to her, I was like, look, quiet hours here end at 8 a.m. And I said it's like 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. You know, like I said, I work until 8 p.m. This is when I can get exercise. I said, can you use earplugs? Use white noise. She's like, look, I just need it to be quiet until 11. I'm like,
well, good luck, lady. You're in LA.
I know. Anyway,
I mean, they're just fighting an uphill battle.
I just want to see if I was unreasonable there. I just thought 11 a.m. is an insane thing to say. That's even crazy in college to say 11 a.m.
I think it's in every apartment complex. You're going to get somebody like that, works at night and just has to. You would think that eventually they just get used to it, kind of like living in New York. You just get used to the noise. Or if you live next to a train, you get used to the train. You just get used to it. You know, probably a pickleball court in the yard, something like that. You would just get used to it and sleep through. But I don't know. They seems to be there are people like that are like, no, everybody else is wrong. Yeah. Everybody else needs to get on my schedule. For sure.
I had a downstairs neighbor in that complex come up, knock on my door at like 11:30 at night. And she was like, can you keep it down in there? You're like walking around stepping. I was like, I've been asleep for an hour. She was like, I'm so sorry. She brought me flowers the next day as an apology. I had no idea what nice. It was a knock. I freaked out. There's a knock at the door. I thought it was like a water line or gas line broke and we had to evacuate.
I actually prefer living in an apartment in a lot of ways. For a lot of reasons, I prefer it. That's the only thing.
What?
The noise is the only thing. Noise complaints for nothing. And other people's crazy noise. That's the only part that is, to me, the downside. Otherwise, I like apartment life. I don't know. There's always something going on.
I liked it until I moved into a house. And then I was like, I see why people like living in houses. I'll say if apartments were better, Steven Spielberg would be living in an apartment, and he don't. Okay. Now, Nick, I got an email from a listener, a Mr. Jingle Master Tony, who's where are the jingles? We haven't received them. He writes, the biggest thing that came out of this last episode is Nick's brother thinks eating carrots with your meals is comparable to sleeping with a friend's mom.
I know. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Look, I just read them, Tony. I just read them. I disagreed. I thought that it was some kind of a mistake, carrots. Some kind of an error, a typo. So I'm like, what? I thought originally he was saying, you can only eat carrots. That you can only eat carrots. I'm like, all right, that's a little more weighted and a little more balanced. He's like, no. You just have to have carrots at every meal. It's like, well, what are we talking about? Like that? What?
Wait a minute. Follow-up question. Is your brother a toddler?
He was like hard no on the MILF side. And I'm like, if you're like 15, how can you possibly go that way? How? I just I
Wait a
don't
minute.
understand the question at all.
Explain that again.
Wasn't it something about like you sleep with a friend's mom 2 or 3 times as a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
or you have carrots during every meal for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Right?
And your brother
It's a nutty
picked them up.
hypothetical that I don't understand.
I would love to have carrots with every meal. Let's make it happen. I mean, it's like saying, would you rather, break all of your fingers at once or eat 2 bananas a day?
Oh, I
It's like,
totally
what do you?
disagree with you. I think it's so obvious that it's the other way. Like, what is the downside? That's every boy's dream when they're 14 or 15 to have some hot. I think that's what Tony's saying. I think we disagree about what Tony thinks about the hypothetical.
Oh, no. He says we eat carrots every night.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that I'm wrong
Wait a minute.
on which way he would choose.
Oh, I see.
I think he actually agrees with
happening?
me. Here, read it again.
He says the biggest thing that came out of the episode is Nick's brother thinks eating carrots with your meals is comparable to sleeping with a friend's mom. We eat carrots every night. You're telling me I could have been slaying MILFs back in my early 20s?
Yeah, exactly. So he agrees with me. Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yes, that's what that is. Yeah, he's basically acting like he did answer that question a long time ago, and he has been having carrots ever since. When actually he could have been hooking up with his friend's mom when he's in junior college.
See, this friend's mom thing sounds more like a sentence than a prize to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, look, I'm going into it with the mindset of like a 15-year-old. When
they're going to the mindset of a 15-year-old, and you're a 15-year-old who's still friends with so and so hypothetically, and so you're inventing.
I don't know how you choose the carrot one, to be honest.
A friend and a friend's mom.
Wait, say that again. You what?
So you're inventing. So you're saying you're a different age, and then you're inventing friends that you don't know, and their hypothetical mother.
Sure. I mean, I'm clearly being like seduced here. There's something going on, and it's not totally right, but it's also totally right for that age and in the 90s. And it's a hell of a lot better than eating carrots the rest of your life during every meal, especially breakfast. That's what got me. If it's carrots like with a Denver omelet, I'm just not interested. I'm like, take me in the time machine. I'm going to go back to when I'm 93 and hook up with a friend's mom a couple of times. That'll be a lot better.
I'm being a pragmatist about this, and I'm thinking about my friends. And I'm like, we're not doing that. I'm eating carrots.
Yeah, and you're forgetting about the fact that it's a hypothetical that won't happen. Speaking of...
Yeah, I guess so.
I've been absolutely deluged with hypothetical questions.
I heard you're inundated.
I am inundated. I've got so many, and Amy is so sick and tired of me workshopping them to her. She knows when I'm about to ask her one, and she just... Like, what you did earlier about the pose that your dog does, the submissive pose?
Yeah.
Whatever the opposite of that is.
How's your relationship with your wife, Amy, by the way?
It'd be great. It'd be better is if we could just stop talking about the relationship all the time. That's the only downside is how much we talk about how great it is. It's like, if it's so great, why do we keep talking about it? Why? It's great. Why can't we just enjoy it instead of always conceptualizing it? So I've got a number. I don't have any rank thems. I have nothing but hypotheticals. It's essentially a mailbag.
I got to rank them.
Okay, great. Do you want to do that up front?
No, let's hear it.
Okay,
let's hear your...
Here's the first one. You ready? Again, she gets so tired of me workshopping them that occasionally she'll just go off and throw a couple out there that she thinks are ridiculous. And then I'm like, wait, no, say that again. It's perfect. Let me get a pen and paper. Here we are. This is one of her sarcastic hypotheticals. You get $10 million tax free. Wait. Nope. Yeah. You get $10 million tax free, but every new person you ever meet, you greet them for the first time with, "My God, my asshole hurts."
You get $10 million for free, but every person you meet for the rest of your life. Does this mean transactions or like socially?
Transactions too. They count. It's $10 million, man.
God, my
So yeah,
asshole.
a cashier.
My God, my asshole hurts. Sorry.
Emphatic,
Just the
not
chicken.
sarcastic. What?
I was just practicing. My God, my asshole hurts. No, sorry, just the chicken sandwich, please.
Exactly.
Accident. I mean, I think I gotta do it. I think if I already know someone, I don't have to keep doing it, right?
That's correct. First time you meet
I don't know. I don't know how anyone turns this down.
Right. Yeah.
You got to be a psycho to turn this down.
I'm kind of surprised that you said yes, though. It seems like one that you would say no to.
I mean, here's my. It's going to be awkward. I'd prefer not to have to say that to people, but $10 million, I'll do it.
And it's none of this under your breath. None of that. You've got to say it. Yeah. Like,
Hi,
I'm Nick. My God, my asshole hurts.
Can I help you? Oh my God, my asshole hurts. I'm just looking for some jeans.
Yes, precisely.
That are loose in the thigh, but not too baggy on the down low bottom part.
What's that, sir, about your asshole? Like, you don't even have to talk about it. Just it's the same thing.
The jeans or anything. Sorry, it just hurts my asshole. Just hurt. I just hurt in the asshole.
All right, this one is. She gave me two in anger, and this one I much prefer it. So you completely eradicate COVID in all of its forms. It is no longer an issue in any way. People everywhere are celebrating. The downside is that you get an influx of pubic hair on your neck. No one knows that you're okay. You get this down. You get a bunch of pubes on your neck. Plus, no one knows you're the reason why COVID doesn't exist anymore. No one recognizes your sacrifice. No one sees you as a hero or a martyr. They just see that you have a whole lot of pubes on your neck.
The front or the back?
All over. You're allowed to trim them twice a month. You can't shave them, though. So they're always present.
I think people just need to do their own, due diligence and, just get vaccinated and, stuff like that.
So you wouldn't shut down COVID completely?
It's not a severe. No. If you said AIDS or cancer, okay, fine.
Dude, when she first asked me, she said AIDS, and I was like, no. Like, that's basically already cured. Like, we can't do AIDS.
It's true.
And so I changed it to COVID. And cancer's too much of an obvious yes.
If it was like cancer or Alzheimer's or like autoimmune diseases in general, yeah. But COVID, I mean, it's a cold at this point.
Fine. How about lupus? Can I interest you in lupus? You
Not
cure
just
lupus.
One autoimmune disease. It's got to be like a whole family of them.
Every time for the rest of your life, if you say no and somebody gets sick with lupus, you're going to feel like, I could have done something. Why am I chosen
for this? Why am I chosen for this? No one will even know that I did it. I get no financial reward. I don't get free meals when I go to Dixie Bones Barbecue. I don't get anything.
Here's what'll happen. You'll sleep real well at night. That's what'll happen. You'll sleep well.
I've met 2 people with lupus in my life. One of them had a bad flare-up recently.
All right. So are you going to help him out and endure the struggle that is having neck pubes?
It's one person. Can't she just use your like your what they call your biologics? Get your immune system down.
Here's the
Push it
question:
down.
does Rachel bring up the neck pubes?
But I gotta have a
She's
beard
gonna
of it.
say, "Why don't you shave them?" And you have to say, "I'm just gonna trim."
It's like a turtleneck, basically, right? It's the whole neck. You
all
said
over your neck. Yeah,
I am not doing it. If it was cancer, I'd do it. Anything else, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. It's like scientists need to focus, so I don't have to do this. Would you do it?
How about fine? No to lupus, and yes to cancer. How about?
No disrespect to those with lupus, but the numbers are not great enough.
Okay, how about
for me to have
alcoholism?
A permanent turtleneck made of pubes. God damn it! Don't do that.
Alcoholism. Suddenly now everybody can hold their liquor. No more drunk driving. No more nothing. Domestic abuse. Whatever's connected with just being an asshole.
So
bad
now
karaoke.
I have to be the
There's
martyr
no
who
karaoke,
cures
period.
alcoholism.
What?
I have to be the martyr who cures alcohol. I have to ruin my life here.
As a matter of fact, you're not a martyr because nobody knows about it.
I'm not a martyr. I'm just a freak with a turtleneck of pubes that I'm not allowed to shave.
And Rachel's always asking you to shave, and you're like, I'm just good with trimming.
I mean, I obviously want to say yes, but I'm trying to be honest here. There's a lot of alcoholism in my family that has mostly been conquered at this point.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing through that sentence, but I just... And you could just make it all disappear. It, like, nothing bad. No one ever,
No, because they need to conquer their addiction themselves, or else they're just going to become addicted to something else.
Well, it won't be liquor, as long as you're willing to wear that badge on your neck and around it.
You know what? I'm gonna respectfully decline.
Wow. Okay, how about this? Since
would you
I
do
love
it?
it.
Would you?
I got you caught without. It would depend on what. Like I'm talking. If I would maybe entertain doing it if no one was ever late again to anything. Anytime I meet up with somebody, if they're on time, like forever and ever, I never have to wait.
Yeah,
I would maybe do it. Like if there's no more, everyone's punctual. I would maybe do it.
Interesting, Nick.
How about you?
The neck pubes for that?
Yeah.
No, I'll just wait.
You're so sensible. Why don't you just wait? Get excited?
I mean, give me a break. How much are you waiting for people? How much are you waiting for people that you would ruin your life to not wait? Think of that. Think of how are you weighing these things?
One time I met up with a friend, he made me wait an hour, and I've never gotten over it.
That's some teenager shit there. My all my doctors now, and it's ever since I got good insurance, there's no wait. It's mind blowing. I get called in at my exact appointment time. I see my doctor within like 2 minutes.
It's like you're in Germany. Yeah.
It's incredible. My old doctor, when I had LA Care, which is like the public option in California, I would wait for an hour sometimes.
Absolutely.
Like I'd wait in the lobby for a half hour, and then I'd wait in his office for another half hour to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's when the kids were real young. That's exactly what we had to do. And it was like, oh, it's free. I'm like, well, I can tell it's free. Like we're in here getting sicker because we've been in this lobby for an hour and 45 minutes.
You got one more for me, or should I go into
No. Do the rank them.
You can give me one more if you want.
No, no. I think we can do rank them.
Let's do rank them. Let's play rank them.
I mean, unless you want a real quick one. But
yeah, let's do a quick one.
All right,
let's do a quick one.
So $300,000 either way, $300,000 every year. You can choose to either This is another Steph Cobb special. It's my brother. You can choose to either repeat all 12 years of school.
What's his name?
What's that?
What's your brother's name?
Steph.
Okay.
like Steph Curry. You can choose to repeat all 12 years of high school, like Billy Madison, 1st through 12th, on a continuous basis forever, for the rest of your life, $300,000 a year. Or from now on, you're limited by the knowledge you have now, and you're never able to learn anything new again. Either way, $300,000. So whatever, the money doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. How long am I repeating 1st through 12th grade? You said the rest of my life? I'm in school for the rest of my life?
Let's say that.
Not just until I'm 50
How about,
or whatever?
How about until you're 60? 65. You're just in school. Yeah.
This means I have summer breaks, though.
Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah. You're pulling a Billy Madison the rest of your days.
$300,000 a year. But I got to start in 1st grade.
Yeah.
But I like how you said you'll never learn anything from the rest of your life in this other scenario. But this in 1st through 12th grade, you will. As if I would be learning new things in 1st through 12th grade. As if any of this would be new to me.
Especially on the second go round, I'm pretty sure what this A is. Yeah, I mean, look.
Imagine not getting good grades.
Because you're just done. You're skipping second grade.
I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
It's actually kind of a tough one. I mean,
but aside from being in school, I can just live the rest of my life. However, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's essentially your day job.
I would do that then.
Okay, that's what you would do. No electives. You can't do any electives. It's just the same curriculum.
I can't be in the music program.
Whatever the standard program is, it's probably music for a half hour, 1 day a week.
What school did you go to? That was the scenario.
My elementary school.
You didn't have band or orchestra. Oh, that's elementary school. Yeah, but once you get to middle school and high school, it's every day.
Yeah, you could take a band class. I took one 7th grade. I hated it.
I do school.
You do school?
I mean, because the other scenario, I can never learn anything for the rest of my life.
I'm not talking about like a locker combination or something practical, but yeah, nothing interesting.
Yeah. I'll just go to school. How about you?
I'd do the same. Although there is a strong, I mean, if the $300,000 is there, if the $300,000 is there, and it's like, okay, so I'm just watching like popcorn movies the rest of my life and reading popcorn books the rest of my life, and like, I don't have my philosophies about life don't change, but I learn what I need to, and I'm making $300,000. That's also kind of hard to argue against.
Yeah. So that's $300 a year also?
$300 a year.
And your brain is just stunted where you are. Well, I mean, look, let's see. Honestly, how many people's minds actually grow?
Yeah. They'd probably not many.
Most people just dig into where they already are and refuse to expand, to learn.
Yeah, if you're on Reddit, it's only to back up whatever you already believe. The thing that you pointed out earlier about what are you going to learn when you're in school in 3rd grade? What are you going to possibly learn then? But at the same time, you're not going to have all that much time after school to learn stuff that you're really interested in. Not to mention you'd be bored out of your mind.
It's tough, man. I still think I go the school route.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be going until I'm in my 60s. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's an interesting conversation if somebody's like, what'd you do for a living? I continually went to school.
The converse is like, I can't read a book. I can't think about something. I can't change my mind. Yeah, right. I do the school.
Yeah, you got to do school because otherwise you're basically like in a kind of a walking around coma.
Today's Rank Them is dedicated to John Bonham. Nick, can you explain the rules of Rank Them?
Sure. Rank Them is a pretty simple little exercise where you imagine your perfect partner, your absolutely perfect partner, perfect in every single way, except they have one of 3 different attributes. Sometimes people could say they're flaws, but we'll just call them attributes. See them as you will, and you're going to rank them in order of how tolerable they are, from most tolerable to least tolerable in a perfect partner.
I think that description worked. All right. For two of our attributes this week are some classics. I believe both of these were Alan Scontra originals. Alan Scontra, co-creator of Rank Them, and who is getting married in 2 weeks. I'm flying to the East Coast tomorrow to get nearer to the wedding. Number one has a full-body NASCAR suit tattoo.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, we're talking about all the way up to the neck, all the way up to where the neck pubes would end and the face would begin, all the way to the fingertips, the palms, everything.
I think that's awesome. I think that's so awesome.
NASCAR suit tattoo.
All right.
Number two, bathes in corn. Okay, we're talking about canned corn niblets.
Like cream corn?
She bathes in them daily. Okay.
And we got to get them out of the plumbing? Or use like a big strainer or something?
That's fine. You don't need to worry about the pipes. The pipes, you got a system for that. Okay?
I just have to know that she's in there with cream corn.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I don't think it's cream corn. I think it's like the corn and water.
All right.
Number three, this works for male and female, is named Jerry Sandusky. and goes by full name always. If anyone asks, are you related to that Jerry Sandusky? She says, wouldn't you like to know? But we'll never be forthright about it.
Okay. Well, are they? Are they actually related? I mean, I would have to know whether or not they're related.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay. All right. I'll go with this. The cream corn, the corn thing doesn't bother me at all. If she wants to take a bath like that and it doesn't ruin our plumbing, that's her business. I mean, that's basically what she does anyway with how many
corn's not a problem
with how many skin products she has.
Just smelling like corn, and you're out at a movie or something, and you're like, I think you got corn in your ear.
You didn't say that part before. But look, man.
It goes with the territory. There's going to be corn in places.
99.9% of our bathroom is full of her shit. I have 1 bar of soap, and that's it, and a toothbrush. So, yeah, the corn, just throw it. Sure, why not? Just throw some cans of corn in there. Fine. That's number one. Number two, which I actually kind of like this. This is maybe kind of like, little thing I'm into. Is the full body NASCAR tattoo, like with the Pepsi mellow yellow, skull all over the body. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like more of kind of like a summer fling kind of a thing, but whatever.
What if she's the Tide car? That's a nice, colorful orange.
Bojangles down the back.
I love that.
TJ Maxx. That doesn't really bother me. I figured the whole time that it was going to be that was going to be number one. And then you told me the corn, you really got into it. I'm like, this is nothing. Corn's nothing. So corn 1, NASCAR 2, and Sandusky 3. Even though I actually think that would be kind of fun. Yeah. Yep. No doubt.
Corn 1.
Corn 1.
I mean, God, just imagine your monthly corn bill.
Yeah, no, I mean, you figure at least 2 cans a day.
I mean, you're talking industrial cans. You're talking about like enough, like soup kitchen sized cans. You're using, so you're going through several gallons of corn a day.
If she's
your
perfect,
corn budget,
if she's like completely this perfect part, then yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out. Especially if it's replacing all of the skin products and shampoos and conditioners. I probably am making out. Like I'm gonna be in the black, just doing corn.
Hold on. All right, I'm just checking Chat GPT. Is corn good for skin? Corn can be good for your skin, but mostly indirectly, depending on how it's consumed or used. If you're eating it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you're applying it,
Wow.
Corn-derived ingredients like cornstarch are often used in skincare for absorbing oil,
There we go.
soothing irritation.
Somebody
Be
is
careful,
doing
though.
it right now. At least
Cornstarch can worsen fungal skin infections if used in warm, moist areas. This sounds like a disaster.
Yet there are probably 10,000 people around this planet not listening to this podcast and doing that every single night. I have no problem with
10,000 people a night are taking corn baths. You're telling me right now.
Yeah, I bet. If there's any positives for skin, somebody's out there taking a chance.
Lying SOB.
All right.
Okay.
So that's number one.
Okay.
The Sandusky thing actually doesn't even bother me that much. It's not great, but people probably just say that she has a great sense of humor about this really unfortunate thing. And they'd say something like, well, you go, girl. You didn't change your name. Good for you. Probably be like, oh, you shouldn't have to change your name because of that freak.
My friend's mom and aunt actually are named Anne Frank. I mean, she's a victim, whereas this person's a perpetrator.
Right.
So it's quite different. I guess it would be like being named Heinrich Himmler, and you go by Heinrich Himmler.
Right.
I mean, Himmler's definitely worse than Sandusky, but you know,
sure,
it's the analogy there. But
rare is the case that you can say that. But yeah. Definitely worse than Sandusky. Not a phrase you hear a lot.
I just think that the NASCAR suit tattoo, you know, it's going to degrade with age. It's just going to look weird. It's too much, man. I have a painting of that scenario. Have I told you that?
No.
A listener sent a painting. It's in the like off suite kind of studio thing over here, but I'll show it to you sometime.
So the NASCAR thing is number 3. It's the least tolerable.
I think it goes Sandusky 1.
What?
NASCAR suit 2. Corn 3.
You go corn 3?
Corn's the most disruptive to my life.
I don't know, man. That
corn
Sandusky
budget.
thing when you're at a party, that's tough.
Corn budget, fungal infections.
Yeah, but you have...
I mean, corn budget alone.
Then why do you even have the pubes on your neck? If you're... That's cured
Sorry,
fungal
I'm going to be in the
infections.
bathroom for the next 2 hours. I got to have I got to set the corn bath. Give me a break. Corn's out. Corn's out.
I've got no problem with it. I mean, I don't love it, but if it's not messing with the plumbing, whatever. It's if that's all, if all of that stuff, we no longer have to buy it, and instead we're just going to Costco for corn. Like, okay, whatever.
You know how much time you're spending at Costco? Well, I guess you just ship it. But still, do you know how many cans you're opening just all day? Brrr, fuck that. I'm out. Sandusky.
All right. Corn.
Anything you like to promote, Nick Cobb?
Nah, man. Had a good time. Thanks, mailbag, and thanks to everybody who wrote in your hypotheticals.
Everyone, rate, review, subscribe to the podcast. Please get 5 of your friends to listen to it. If all of you get 5 friends to listen to it, we will have more than 20 listeners. Recommend it to a friend, stuff like that, and all that stuff. Come to our shows. I'm coming up. I'm in Edmonton, Minneapolis, Chicago,
How many openers
Philly,
do you have?
DC. 12 in each. Everyone's doing 1 minute though. Pass the mic. Anything you'd like to promote?
No, you just asked me. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I did. You're right. All right. Thanks for listening to Conner vs. Cobb with Jake and the girl. Jake and the girl couldn't be here this week, but we'll see if they can make it next week.
Just a couple of guys palling around, coming out of your speakers, a beautiful sound. They debate, berate, and have a laugh or two. Conner v. Cobb, for me and for you. La 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 la, la 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 la,
Ryan and Nick. Nick and Ryan. The Scoundrels of the Hour.